Pangalawa, etong si Ronnie Dayan, yung driver bodyguard niya.
That her driver herself, who was her lover, was the one also collecting money for her during the campaign. Here is an immoral woman flaunting, well, of course, insofar as the wife of the driver was concerned, it's adultery. Here is a woman who funded the house of her lover.
Ito na ang relasyon ng Ronnie Dayan sa kanya ay ginagamit nitong Ronnie Dayan for case fixing and promotion of prosecutors and agents of the National Bureau of Investigation. Yung sinasabi ng Malacanang na hindi ito sa kanyang trabaho. No. This has something to do with her job being a Secretary of Justice. Because the two men involved here, Cesar Mancao, where is Cesar Mancao now? Yun ang tanong, saan si Cesar Mancao? And yung kanyang intimate relationship or whatever relationship she had before Cesar Mancao, ito ang ginamit ni Cesar Mancao para makatakas. So you remember that Cesar Mancao was under the Witness Protection Program and under the watch of National Bureau of Investigation. Paano ito nakalabas? Paano ito nakatakas? Pangalawa, etong si Ronnie Dayan, yung driver bodyguard niya. Ito na ang relasyon ng Ronnie Dayan sa kanya ay ginagamit nitong Ronnie Dayan for case fixing and promotion of prosecutors and agents of the National Bureau of Investigation. Tell me, Jovi, is this nothing to do with her job? Hindi lang ito yung sasabihin natin na relasyon niya. No. The reason, ito ang nainisan ko, ba't ako in-stop ni Coco Pimentel? Yes. Because he doesn't know that I will not, it's under oath. Unang-una under oath yun. Ang gusto kong malaman ng buong bansa ay itong kanyang pakikipagrelasyon dito sa dalawang ito ay ginamit ang kanyang poder being the Secretary of Justice. Okay. Pag yan ay kinonfirm, isasabog ko po. Magkabastusan na tayo, isasabog ko itong nandito sa aming hawak.
Miss Sandra, pinag-usapan na rin natin at nabanggit niyo kanina yung pangalan ni Cesar Mancao at ni Ronnie, ano po?
Opo.
Kayo, ang sinasabi niyo po ba na sila ang mga laman ng mga videong ito?
That I encourage her to file a libel suit against me because sa mga interviews ni Pimentel, sabi niya haharangin niya ako because he didn't even bother to call me or pinatawag niya sana ako muna bago siya magbitaw ng salita na yan. Ano ba ito na itong personal affair na to? Para maintindihan niya. Ang punto ko dyan, eto, may nagkarelasyon siya but yung sinasabi ng Malacanang na this has nothing to do with her job, I beg to disagree. It has something to do with her job because she's being used by these two people, these two men. Ang isa si Cesar Mancao.
Miss Sandra, si Jovi po ito. Sandra,
diba?
si Jovi. Siguro mahirap kasi pag-usapan sa national television itong kung ano man yung content nun, ano? Pero siyempre gusto malaman ng mga kababayan natin kung paano bang napunta sa inyong mga kamay yung video na yan, no? Lalo kung siyempre lumalabas na personal na property yan, if ever.
Well, ito nga, palagi kine-question nyo ako. Nung sa mga na-police na yan list, tinatanong nyo ako paano napapunta. Remember that I'm the president of the Whistleblowers Association. Marami kaming mga researcher, marami ding nagbibigay sa amin ng mga dokumento. Like for instance, yung mga picture, yung marriage contract nung driver at ang asawa niya. Paano namin makukuha yan kung walang magbibitbit sa amin yan? It's the same as true with this. Wala. Isa lang sa kanila. It's either her partner or her na nag-video niyan at yan ay naparating sa kamay namin.
Pero teka muna.
Opo, yun lang.
Hindi,
Oo.
sabi nyo kanina kasi, if ever na talagang magtuloy-tuloy yung confirmation, talagang bastusan na kayo yung maglalabas ito, no? Eh, pwede kayong makahabol dyan, no? Legally, na kayo nagpakalat niyan. Handa ba kayo dun sa repercussion ng gagawin nyo
Ay,
yan?
nako, ako'y just for the truth of, para sa katotohanan at para sa katotohanan at para sa taong bayan na huwag na tayong magmalinisan dito, huwag na tayong magkasinwalingan dito, then that's it.
So for the record po, Ms. Sandra, itong pinaghahanap ng mga otoridad ngayon na si Cesar Mancao, siya nga po ba ang involved dito sa naturang mga videos na binabanggit niyo po?
Well, I'll keep it to myself first. I
Okay.
will keep
Okay.
it to myself first. Wait until the time that hindi ito that's the reason why gusto ko ito hindi sa media. Ang dapat ko ito ilagay sa korte. Kaya nga ina-encourage ko siya na file niya ako ng libel. Kasi kung ako inallowed sana o kinausap man lang ako ni Senator Coco Pimentel, di naintindihan niya sana kung bakit ko linagay yun sa akin affidavit. Maybe I could show it to him privately sa kanyang opisina para maintindihan niya. Pero hindi, in-stop nila ako. And he tried so many times to stop me of talking. Kaya lang nagiging assertive ako na gusto ko lang iparating sa taong bayan na ito ang nangyayari, ito yung legal issues ko dito, and ito ilinagay ko sa dulo ng aking affidavit because I wanted the people to know who is Secretary De Lima.
And here is a senator complaining when one day I will tell you that her driver herself, who was her lover, was the one also collecting money for her during the campaign. Here is an immoral woman flaunting, well, of course, insofar as the wife of the driver was concerned, it's adultery. Here is a woman who funded the house of her lover. And yet we do not say any complaint about it. Those money came readily from drugs. The intercept between Muntinlupa and the driver were far beyond making sure that somebody was involved. But in fairness, I would never say here that the driver gave the money to her. But by the looks of it, she has it. Ang kapahirap dito. Namumulit ka posturing when you yourself has a very sordid personal and official life. I will show to you, I have the CD when she first investigated me in Davao for human rights violation. Before the press entering the hotel lobby, she said, I will prove that Duterte is connected with the DDS, Davao Death Squad. Until now, she keeps on yakking, and she has forgotten that tape which I had recorded. I would like her to eat it in my presence, but I cannot do it because it is not an accepted edible food for human beings. What's the problem? We inject politics, only 1,000 died, and you put my country in peril, in jeopardy for the 600 now. Lives wasted, destroyed, families broken, children left, husband and wife together with so many orphans whose parents are alive. Yan ang pinakamahirap dito sa bayan na to.
Nagsabi na sa akin ngayon lang, ano? Ngayon lang. So, it's very surprising. Alam mo, ang first reaction ko ngayon, ayaw ko nang patulan yan. I don't want to dignify that. It's so foul. It's character assassination. Pareho naman po kami professional ng Pangulo. Pareho rin po kami public servants. So, sana hindi na po siya, hindi po siya nagre-resort sa ganyan na mga foul means. To me, that's very foul. Saan man nanggaling ang impormasyon na yan, sana dino-double check. Sana inaalam ang source. Kanino mga nanggaling yan na mga, that's really foul. Ayaw ko talagang i-dignify yan.
Ma'am, hindi makaka-apekto dun sa isasagawa.
Hindi po ako matitinag.
Ma'am, what do you make of the timing na lang that this happened?
Very bad timing. I don't know kung ano po agenda nila, na they're resorting to character assassination. That is a very clear case of character assassination, and I did not expect the president to do that. Sa totoo lang.
Ma'am, parang
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.